This morning, New Japan Pro Wrestling held their highly anticipated New Japan Dominion 2023 show in Osaka-Jo Hall. As we all know, that's where Dominion is mostly featured from. So it's glad to be back here in Osaka-Jo Hall. So we had a couple title matches, more than a couple. I gotta be honest, more than a couple title matches. So had some stuff happen on this show, bro. It was a lot of shit that went down on this show, and let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it without any further ado. So, first match on this show, I believe, was a Young Lion battle. It was a Young Lion battle. We had it was like a battle royal type match. It was we had Oscar Lube, Roy Oya, Bolton Oleg, and Yuto Nakashima. Yuto Nakashima openly and ultimately got the victory here. So good on that Young Lion. The first official match we had on this show, we had Will Ospreay taking on and defeating Lance Archer. He got the victory in about 8 minutes. He got the victory via the hidden blade right here. And the crux of this match, if you ask me, is pretty much Will Ospreay trying to survive the physical, advantage and the strength and the size advantage that Lance Archer had right here. I think that was a nice dynamic for this match, and we had a pretty solid opener here. So like I said, Ospreay's able to put him away with the hidden blade. After the match, we get Will Ospreay calling out the IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega in Canada for the Forbidden Door 2 show, which is going to happen later this month. So exciting stuff already. So next match we had on the card, we had Los Ingobernables de Japon, the team of Titan, Bushi, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito, taking on defeating Taka Michinoku, Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Taichi. So I ultimately got this right. I got the person getting the deciding fall wrong. I had Shingo getting the victory here, but Titan got the victory over Taka Michinoku. Way to keep him, get some momentum from that Best of the Super Junior final that he just had a couple days ago. I think that's a nice shout and a nice look for Titan to get that victory. He got the victory with the Immortal, so Titan gets the victory for LIJ here. And we are moving on up the card. We had our first title match of the show. We had for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. We had the team of the International Jet Setters, that being Kevin Knight and Kushida, attempting to make their first defense, taking on Catch 22, as we all know, representing the United Empire, one of the strongest stables in New Japan. In a lot of people's eyes, the strongest stable in New Japan. So they got the victory, did Catch 22. With the 2-2, so they become the two-time, I said it 3 times, Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But damn good match, by the way. Solid ass match. I would even say more than solid. I think these teams counteracted and balanced each other quite well. But after the match, we get Clark Connors and Dan Mahoney, who is of United Empire, coming out and attacking the champion. So Maloney has all along been a Bullet Club sleeper cell whilst being in the United Empire. I thought that was an intriguing thing for New Japan to pull off, and I didn't really see it coming. So that shout out to New Japan for that. I think that was pretty solid right here. So the next match on the show, we had New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Japan World TV Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. taking on and defeating Jeff Cobb. This is a fantastic match right here. Fucking banker. These guys always put on solid matches, if not great to excellent, and that's what we got right here. We get Zack Sabre Jr. getting this knife defense via the crucifix pin, a little under 9 minutes. So it was a solid, more than solid. This match, in my opinion, was fucking great. So that's if you ask me. Next match, we had another title match right here for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles and for the New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. We had Bishamon defeating the United Empire's Aaron Henare and Great Okan, and the House of Torture's Evil and Yujiro Takahashi right here to capture both sets of belts for themselves. We get Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto, Bishamon beating the House of Torture with the Shota in around nearly 13 and a half minutes right here. So we got new tag team champions. But the crux of this is we have more not really Bullet Club shenanigans. We have new challengers here. So after this match, Alice Coughlin and Gabriel Kidd attacked the new champions whilst wearing Bullet Club shirts. So we have Bullet Club has an all-new roster damn near right now. It's pretty fucking impressive the Bullet Club's able to reinvent themselves and add new members right here. I know some people like it. I know some people don't like it. Hey, but it is what it is. I don't mind it myself. So in the interim, it's kind of like the break in the action. We had the G1 Climax lineup announced. So we're going to get Tetsuya Naito, Kazuchika Okada, SANADA, Will Ospreay, Hiroshi Tanahashi, David Finlay, Shota Umino, Shingo Takagi, Tomohiro Ishii, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, welcome back Tonga, Hikuleo, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, Toru Yano, Kenta, Zack Sabre Jr., Taichi, making his G1 debut, representing not only AEW but Ring of Honor. We have Eddie Kingston, the Mad King himself, El Phantasmo, Ren Narita making his G1 Climax debut, same with Shota Umino as well. We have Evil, Chase Owens, Great O'Khan, Aaron Hanari, Gabriel Kidd, and Alex Coughlin respectively making their G1 debuts, Shane Haste, Mikey Nichols, Yota Tsuji, and last but definitely not least, we have not New Japan, but Pro Wrestling Noah's ace Kaito Kiyomiya in this field of competitors for the G1 Climax right here. So pretty impressive stuff, man. Next match we had for the NEVER Openweight Championship, we had the champion David Finlay taking on and getting the victory over El Phantasmo. He got the victory, but it was a very tainted victory for David Finlay. It's pretty much going to be how it is nowadays with him being the heel leader of the Bullet Club. He got the victory into oblivion, like 19 minutes almost, I feel. It's close to 19 minutes. And the story was that El Phantasmo was not able to overcome the countless interference that was in this match that was being afforded to David Finlay. So he's going to need to get him some friends if he wants to take on David Finlay. So who's going to be his friends, man? We'll find out soon. I'm certain of that. So, the match that was supposed to semi-main the card actually ended up being the third from the bottom or third from the top, depending on how you look at it. We have for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, we have the reigning champion, Hiromu Takahashi, taking on the best of the Super Juniors champion, Master Wato right here. This is a fucking banger, bro. We have Hiromu Takahashi getting a victory via the Time Bomb 2. Almost 20 minutes right here. This is balls to the wall action. I thought Wato was going to pull it off, damn it. I damn near kind of wanted him to pull it off, even though Hiromu's my dude. I wanted him to pull this shit off. It'd have been a breath of fresh air in this junior heavyweight division. Now, Hiromu's the champion, and I don't want to say a status quo, but we have to see where we go from here and who's going to be his next challenger. So, yeah, man, it's interesting from that point of view. Like I said, I would have loved if Master Wato would have got the W right here. That'd have been excellent, but hey, it is what it is. They still put on an amazing match. Ultimately, that's all we can offer. That's all we can ask for. And the match that was highly anticipated, our penultimate match of the show, for the NEVER Openweight 6-man Tag Team Championship, we had the Team of Chaos. That being Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii, and a man that's not in chaos, Hiroshi Tanahashi, taking on and defeating the Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley, along with the Death Rider himself and the Roughneck Shota Umino right here. This match was hotly contested, man. This was almost like a fucking fight, if you ask me. This is such a fucking fight. We got the team, the champion team actually retained their belts here. We got Tanahashi, Okada, and Ishii getting the victory via the Rainmaker. He put away Shota Umino, did Okada, pretty much putting Shota Umino in his place for now. But post-match, we get the Blackpool Combat Club getting on the mic, and there's a video package for one Kazuchika Okada. He's been challenged to a singles one-on-one match against one American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and it looks like we're going to get that match at Forbidden Door number 2. First time meeting. I'm so fucking excited about that, man. And we finally get to the main event right here. In the main event, we have for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship right here. We had the champion, SANADA, taking on and defeating Yota Tsuji right here. So this was a really good match. This was a nice showing for Tsuji. I think even though SANADA got the victory, this was a coming out party for Yota Tsuji. We knew he wasn't going to win the belt here. We knew that. But he had a great damn showing, dude. It was centered around him trying to hit SANADA with that football tackle / spear, and he hit it a couple times. But SANADA's ultimately able to put him away with the deadfall. We got SANADA answering Yota's, pretty much he cut a promo after the match. He hyped up Yota Tsuji, saying if he wants to challenge him again, he'll be here. Of course, he's going to hype up Just Five Guys as well. Promised to win the G1 as the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion to close an amazing show. So Dominion fucking hit it out the park, man. Dominion, in my opinion, did not miss, much like Carmelo Hayes. So Win, loss, or tie, I'm giving the show a big W. W so huge, man. My man, I can't even think. W so huge, Masawa had to just smile at it. That's what I'm looking for. Or maybe Kaito Kiyomiya. I swear I can talk, though. But it's your boy, Pro Wrestling Fly God, Stardust Shiyaku, Bluntzy and Naito, SOS Wrestle Talk, the New Japan Pro Wrestling 2023 Dominion review. Hopefully y'all liked it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to holler at y'all later, man. Peace.